my name is Dr. Koheli and today's topic is the truth about time. So, have you ever heard yourself say, I don't have the time? So, whenever you say, I don't have the time, there are two things that you're thinking. First of all, you're thinking, I don't have the time now. Okay. And then the second thing which you're thinking in your head is, I have all the time in the world in the future. I have the time in the evening, I have tomorrow, I have Saturday, I have the weekend, I have next month, I have next year, I have the next 10 years, I have the next 20 years. Okay, so every time you say, I don't have the time, two things are going through your head. I don't have the time now and I have all the time in the world in the future. Now here in this video, I'm going to tell you how both these things are a myth and what is the truth about time. So let's take the first assumption that you had, that was I have all the time in the future. Now this is very easy to understand. None of us, absolutely none of us can guarantee that we have any future. We cannot even guarantee if we have the next 1 hour, right? We don't know if we will be here in this world the next hour or even if this evening is going to come, right? So this is fairly simple to understand that none of us have any guarantee that we have any future. So all this time that you are collecting into the future, I have the evening, I have the next week, I have the whole of my life, could actually is not there. So that is the first truth about time, that there is no future, right? Now the second part of the truth about time, this is a bit meta, so I want you to listen. I'll just move behind. So the second thing is called that I don't have any time right now. Now this is so important to understand, that if there is ever anything that you own, that you have full power over, it is the power of now. This very moment, this now has infinite possibility. This now is the only thing you have in the world. Nothing else is permanent, nothing else is real other than this time. Now, this was the meta version of it. Let me explain. Now, if you ask any any animal, what is the time right now? They'll be like, it is now time. They don't have the concept of time. They have only the concept of now. After 1 hour, what is going to be the time? It is going to be the now time. It is going to be now. So we are living in a sequence of nows. Now, after a minute, it's now. Now that I'm speaking, it's again now. So we only have the now in which we can make any changes in our life. Okay, so that you're like, yes, doctor, it sounds very nice, the power of now. So what you want me to do is live in the present moment. Okay, I understood. Live in the present moment, and that is amazing. So even if you get to live in this present moment, you would be living much better than 95% of the world. Why do I say 95% of the world? Because 95% of the world are living an automatic, unconscious life. What do we mean automatic unconscious life? They just live each moment to moment doing the same things they did yesterday and the day before. So they get into a habit. They don't even know why they go and eat the same food or say the same things or do the same things, because they are living an unconscious life. They are living a life of habit. What I had done before, I'm going to continue doing it again. So that is called linear living. Most of us, 95% of us, are living this linear life. But the minute you start to live in the present now, each moment to moment, automatically you stop living an unconscious life and start living the conscious life. Only 5% of people are able to do that consciously. Now, not everyone of this 5% can continue to do it every single moment for every single moment of their life, right? So that in itself is a power, it's a habit, it's a process that you have to build to be aware where you are right now and make a choice, make an active choice of doing something differently. So the first part was being aware of the present now, that only 5% people are doing. Now of this 5% people, only 5% of that, only 5%, so that is like 99 point something version, people are actually making a conscious choice to be different. Now, how is that uh, quantum living. So let me explain it in this way. So you have this present now, right? So you're like, I'm going to make the most of this moment. That's beautiful. I'm going to make the most of this moment. I'm going to talk to my parents. I'm going to spend time with my husband. I'm going to spend time with my children. I'm going to really give this time to this video that I'm watching. I'm going to really immerse myself in the experience of the present now. And that is beautiful. And that will automatically take you in the 5%. Now you want to do the quantum thing. What is the quantum thing to do here is to collapse time. What do I mean by collapse time? In this present now that you have the ability to collapse the future into the present now and heal all of your past in the present now. What do I mean by that? Say you have all your limiting beliefs from your past, all the hurt and anger and disappointment of your past, all the people who have neglected you in the past. It could be some of your childhood traumas or your motherhood or fatherhood wounds, or your ancestors had some issues and then they passed on those thoughts, those beliefs into you, and all of that is dragging into your present now. You can choose to heal all of your past in the present now. You can choose to recreate memories of your past, meaning recreate, make new memories of your past. Okay, so that is recreating the memories of your past. So you heal your past in the present now. Now you can collapse your future in the present now by remembering what you did in the future. So you're recreating your past and you're remembering your future, and you can do both of these things in the present now. And so in this present moment that you're living, not only are you immersed in everything that you're doing right now, but you have the ability to change everything that happened in the past, and you have the ability to create and recreate and have infinite possibilities of your future all collapsed in the present now. And if all of this was like, wow, this is mind blowing, this is the first time that I have heard this truth about time, then I invite you inside the expansion experience, where I actually teach you all of this in a very practical, systematic, beautiful, structured manner over 6 months. So every weekend, Sunday 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. I teach you one concept and you go live it in your life, and then we learn a new concept, and this is how we quantum leap into our futures, heal our past wounds, and all of it using the power of now, using the power of the quantum, using the power of infinite possibilities in the present now. Now, if you're someone who's like, yeah, I've heard of the power of now, I've heard of Alan Watts, I've heard of Joe Dispenza, I have read the books, and I like the concept. I like the concept of power of now and quantum leaping, but this is quite difficult to do. I've tried it, but it's not worked. Then again, I invite you inside the expansion experience, because it's not just knowledge, right? Today in this video, you understood a concept, but understanding a concept versus actually having that show transformation in your life will require you to apply it. So application and continuous application of knowledge leads to transformation. Knowledge in itself, or education in itself, or information on YouTube itself is not going to cause the transformation. Reading a book itself will not cause the transformation. You need to apply it. So let me help you apply it in your life. Now, if you are someone who has lots of, like, you saw this video because it just popped up on your YouTube, you've never heard of me, and you're like, oh my god, yes, I keep living in the future, I keep making these beautiful plans for my future. Someday I'm going to travel here, someday I'm going to travel there, someday I'm going to get married, someday I'm going to have an amazing job, someday this, someday that. So you're always living in your future. Or you're always living in your past. Oh my god, I did this, my husband had this, oh my god, my parents did this, yesterday I should not have said that to so and so, yesterday I should have said that thing to so and so. And if you're always living in your past and you're always living in your future, and you have these continuous thoughts which keep on going about your past and your future, and you are unable to make the most of your present now, then absolutely join the expansion experience, where I'm going to teach you the power of now, not only to immerse yourself in the moment, but to actually heal your past and to collapse time and create your future, and all of it inside 6 months. So that is the video for today. Share this video with someone who has never heard about the truth about time.